Guys, I'm going to talk to you today about shifting the blame in the right direction, but about doing it honestly, and about not trying to put the blame where it doesn't belong. Because if you're accountable for something or it's your fault, you should always take account for it, and stand up and be a man and do the right thing. But if you're trying to play that stupid game with Kanye West, the blame game, then it's probably Kanye West who hates you the most. So you probably already lost. And if you think it's a win, then maybe you can just stop playing and take it as a win. But anyway, the idea is that if you're doing something wrong or doing something you're not supposed to, you should just admit to it and just fess up, and just make reparations for the damages if there are any, or at least try to right the wrong if there is, specifically that thing within yourself or in real life to have to fix. But in real life, just know that it never works out because everyone always knows who to blame because there's always a chain of command and a chain of response. It's like if you work for a company, you try to blame it on the boss. The boss is going to go, no, dude, this is your job description. It exactly says this. If you say this again, well, first of all, you have to meet with the supervisor or whatever. And he's going to he's going to bring you in. Maybe they're going to deduct pay from your paycheck. Or maybe they're even going to, I don't know. If it's serious, they could terminate you, but I don't know. Anyway, the idea behind that is just being a man and being a person who does the right thing. So if you have ever been in a situation where you did something wrong, just know that the first thing that pops in your mind, there's probably two options that immediately come to you, and it's just what happens to every human being. But I encourage you always to just, keep your scruples in mind and know that in the day you're always going to be found out for being the person who did something wrong. And there's really nowhere you can run and hide from at least your own conscience. So know that. And if you're trying to push stuff on other people, that's bad for them and it's bad to do. So it's a bad thing for you and your development as a man, I guess I'll say. But anyway, if you think you can do something that's not fair for the rest of us, just know the rest of us notice, and that's not the mark of a leader. So if you want to be a leader, just always do the right thing. And if you do something as a leader that is wrong, I'll just say, then admit to it immediately. It's a quality of a good leader to be able to admit when they're wrong, because a leader doesn't know everything. So if a leader says something about something, first of all, I should preface by saying I don't know everything about this. If there's ever something he states, and somehow later on the line they say, actually, we checked our records and it's was a weird thing. We found out there's actually this and not this because of a glitch in the system or something, or it wasn't stored right or saved right. Just make a public correction. Just say, oh, this is what the right answer was. My team just referred me the exact answer, and this is the reason why, or this thing happened. So here's your answer. Don't try to cover it up. Don't try to make excuses or shift the blame to something or someone that's not a fault. So just know that. Sorry, I'm just I'm out of breath. But if you do make an error, it's not the end of the world. So you can always have it fixed, or you can have it corrected, or you can check with someone who knows the right answer, or see if it's someone's job to do it who could be more apt at the job than you if you don't know what your exact job is. I'm just saying. Also, just know that there's always grace. So if you don't believe in that, just know if you do humbly admit to your weaknesses or errors, something like that, you can always be forgiven, because it's not the worst thing to do as a person, because as they say, to err is human. But to admit to it is simply divine, I would say, because it means you are human, you're acknowledging your humanness, and to be truly aware of your humanness and walk on earth is what it means to be divine, and that is the path of divinity, as they say. But anyway, that's my advice on leadership and on doing the right thing. So if you haven't heard that before, you never took a class in leadership, but I encourage you, if you're just now aware of this, to always do that, and to make it a priority in your life, and to always take that as the first step. But as always, it's up to you, so I hope you do the right thing. Anyway, this is Jonathan. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you when I see you.